What corporate policy did you find a loophole in that saved you thousands? So I'm sitting at a red light on my way to work when this lady in an SUV completely rear-ends me. I heard the crunch, and my heart sank because my car was a 2010 Honda with like 160,000 miles on it. Not exactly worth much. The insurance adjuster shows up 3 days later, takes one look at my car, and starts shaking his head. The rear bumper was smashed, the frame had this nasty dent, and the trunk wouldn't close properly. He pulls out his tablet and starts typing. "This is gonna be a total loss," he says. "Your car's worth about $3,800 based on market value." I'm thinking, great. Now I gotta find another car with $3,800. But then something clicked. The engine was running perfectly fine. The transmission was smooth. Everything worked except for the cosmetic damage. That night I did something crazy. I actually read my entire insurance policy, all 47 pages of it. My girlfriend Katie thought I'd lost my mind watching me highlight stuff at midnight. Then on page 32, I found this random clause buried in the fine print. It said something about voluntary buyback option, where the policyholder could repurchase their totaled vehicle at salvage value before it went to auction. I called my insurance company the next morning and asked about it. The representative had to put me on hold for like 15 minutes just to figure out what I was talking about. "Oh wow, yeah, that's actually a real thing," she finally said. "Almost nobody knows about it. The salvage value for your car would be $520. So I accepted their $3,800 payout and immediately bought my own car back for $520. Suddenly I had $3,280 in my pocket and still owned my car. My buddy Jake works at an auto shop and let me use his garage. I ordered the parts online, a used bumper that matched my paint for $180, some frame straightening tools for $120. Spent a whole weekend watching YouTube videos and fixing everything myself. The hardest part was getting it re-registered with a salvage title. Had to get it inspected and fill out a bunch of paperwork, but my state doesn't require major safety inspections for older cars, just emissions and basic lights. 3 weeks later, I'm driving around in my perfectly functional car with $3,280 extra cash. The only evidence of the accident was this tiny scratch on the bumper that I actually liked because it gave the car character. But here's where it gets even better. 6 months later, this college kid sees my car in the grocery store parking lot and asks if I'm selling it. I tell him about the salvage title, but he doesn't care. College students never do. He offers me $200 cash on the spot because his parents said they'd match whatever he saved up. I took the money and bought a newer car with some of the insurance money I'd saved. So let me break this down. I got $3,800 from insurance, spent $520 to buy the car back, spent $300 on parts, and sold it for $4,200. That's a $7,180 profit from getting rear-ended. The insurance company got their paperwork filed. I got a working car and made money. The college kid got reliable transportation. Everyone won. My adjuster called me a month later because he'd never seen someone use that buyback clause before. Turns out in his 12 years doing the job, I was literally the second person to ever ask about it.